In the annals of military history, the German V-2 rocket stands as a pivotal technological marvel. Born in the throes of World War II, this weapon of war was the first long-range guided ballistic missile. It was a product of the brilliant, albeit controversial, German engineer Wernher von Braun and his team at the Peenemünde Army Research Center. The V-2 rocket, or Vergeltungswaffe 2, meaning Retribution Weapon 2, was a significant leap in military technology. It was capable of delivering a 1-ton warhead to its target at supersonic speeds, making it virtually unstoppable once launched. A marvel of engineering and a harbinger of the space age, the V-2 rocket was the progenitor of all modern rockets. Now imagine this, a rocket soaring up into the sky, then plummeting back to Earth at breakneck speed. Seems like a one-way trip, right? Well, not quite. Enter the parachute system. Yes, parachutes. Those lovely devices that allow us to slow our descent when jumping from high altitudes. They were also used with the German V-2 rockets, but not in the way you might think. The first use of parachutes in the V-2 rocket program wasn't to slow the descent of the rocket itself, but rather its expensive and delicate guidance systems. In the early stages of the V-2 program, during the mid-1940s, these systems were ejected from the rocket after launch and then parachuted back down to Earth for recovery and reuse. As the program advanced, the use of parachutes evolved. They were then employed to slow down the entire rocket after its fuel was spent, allowing it to fall back to Earth in a controlled manner. This not only protected the rocket's valuable components, but also made it possible to study the rocket's performance and make necessary adjustments for future launches. The pinnacle of parachute use in the V-2 program came towards the end of World War II. The Germans began using parachutes to deliver V-2 rockets to the battlefield. These rockets were launched from aircraft, and once they reached a certain altitude, parachutes were deployed to slow their descent. This allowed the rockets to be aimed more accurately at their targets, increasing their effectiveness. In summary, the use of parachutes with the German V-2 rockets was a significant aspect of the program. It began with the recovery of guidance systems in the early stages, evolved to slow down the entire rocket for study and adjustment, and finally was used to increase the accuracy and effectiveness of the rockets in combat. This ingenious use of parachutes not only saved valuable resources, but also paved the way for future developments in rocket technology. So the next time you see a parachute, remember its versatile role in the history of rocket technology. From saving precious guidance systems to aiding in the precision of deadly weapons, its contribution is as significant as it is varied. It's a testament to the innovative spirit of humanity, even in the face of conflict.